Good evening, everyone. I'll be with you momentarily. I'm just getting a coffee. Okay. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening and welcome. I hope you're having a nice smooth day wherever you are currently in the world. Over here, it has been a busy day. I shouldn't be tired, but I do feel my eyes are hurting quite a bit. I've been staring sort of like I've been burning a hole in my computer screen today. Basically, I'm still... Well, I think I've done it, frankly. I've managed to tighten the script for the last part of this video essay on the forest. Bugger me, I forgot to add the link again. Sorry, bear with me. Let me do that now. This is like day 3 that I've forgotten to do it. Hang on a second. Just going to YouTube Studio. So basically, I've got these work in progress like pieces, like rendered pieces of like this video essay on the forest, and below the stream you can find 2 of the pieces, but there's a third one. Hang on. Oh, fuck. It's been age restricted. That's to be expected. Okay, hang on a minute. Get shareable link. Let me just modify the tile. Hang on. Edit panels. Okay, hang on a minute. La-di-da-di-da. Okay. Second bit. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just changing the... Sorry, third. What am I doing? There we go. And then put square brackets. That should be it. Let me just verify that it's the correct one. Yeah, I'd need to put it up the Dropbox. It's not currently up the Dropbox. Okay, there we go. Just checking the link is fine. Cool, there we go. Right. Submit. Is it saving? Okay, cool. So beneath, yes, there we go. Sorry, I'll change the picture later. So yes, beneath the stream, I've updated the tile, the first tile there, to include the third link that I forgot to add. So sorry, long story short, I'm assembling this video essay, but it's still in pieces, and those pieces still need quite a bit of work, and I need to put them all together, and I need to render them together. It's all big, and oh my god, it's a bit of a behemoth. So there's a fourth piece, which I'm working on now, the fourth and final piece. And once that's done, I slap the whole thing together and then just start editing it in one coherent whole. So, what I did today is I was tightening the script for the fourth piece, and I'll begin audio recording this evening. If you'll forgive me, I intentionally need to keep this stream time-boxed to 2 hours because I need to not whittle down my voice. I need to be doing voice recordings late at night when there's no car noise, because I live pretty much in the heart of a city, so there's lots of cars going past. 1 second. Hey, darling. Hi. The dog is grumbling at me. She just wants attention. Okay. Anyway, how is everyone? Are you okay? How is everybody doing? Let me just minimize and go to Kerbal. Right. Groovy, says Phil. Good, good. Hang on. Right. Bub Not Bob is full of lurgy. Feel better soon. Feel better soon indeed. Wait a minute. Hang on yeah, sorry. Not Slim. Okay. Cyborg had another meeting with a client wanting to pay you with exposure. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's super not on, is it? Okay. I might need a recording booth. Indeed, that would be handy, Haituga, but again, I'm in a single shoebox flat. There's really no room for such a setup. Thank you, Zelatau. Thank you very much, Zelatau. Thank you. I think I've missed somebody. Stayed, Flea, and Gibbo, and Aaron Gen K, and Phantom, and Realus, and Kirked Up Games. Holy shit, you're all very kind. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. Does the targeted ship require power for the alignment to work? Not as far as I know, Poulet. The docking ports don't require any power, so you just sort of press them together and it should, if they're the right way round, it should connect. Right, anyway, so welcome indeed. So what's happened then? So over the last few days I've been playing Kerbal Space Program, and my objective has been to land a craft on Eve. Now, I did load it from the stream this morning because I made a bit of a major error on moving a craft on Duna that's not related to Eve, but I have some excellent news. The craft, Evelyn, successfully landed on the surface of Eve. She did it. So, she landed intact in the ocean. All of her stages worked perfectly. She gathered some science data, but as expected, she didn't have the Delta V, that is to say, the fuel gauge, in order to clear the planet's atmosphere. The target was 90 kilometers. She made 33 kilometers, which is good, but not quite good enough. The nose cone that she was supposed to carry up into 90 kilometer orbit sped down back into the sea and exploded. So, bugger. Nevertheless, 33 kilometers is good. Very good. And I feel that if I double the Delta V on Evelyn, then we're going to get it. That's going to be tough, though, because it would require yet another major redesign of Evelyn. For now, though, I've got, like 1.9 million. I'm struggling, considering every launch is costing me like $500,000 a piece. I need to get some fucking cash. This space program needs some cash. So, quick thing. So we have active mission, plant flag on Minmus. How much will that bring in? 138,000. Science data from the surface of Eve. I should have just transmitted something back, shouldn't I, for a quick payday? Never mind. Okay. So new surface outpost on Ike. The ultimate Dres 6 Voyage. What's that? Oh wow. Is that like the Voyager probe? Flyby Minmus, Dres, Eve, Val? That could be fun. 2.9 mil. So do a flyby of Lathe, Minmus, Dres, Eve, and Val. So Lathe... Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, shall I pick up that one? That could be challenging. Well, we'll get like a big Xenon satellite. Okay, that's going to take quite a lot of... So how would that even work? What with the inclination changes and everything? Jesus. Yeah, that looks fun. No idea how much Delta V that would need. God damn. 1 second. What do you want, you bizarre creature? She just came in from the bedroom. She just flopped on my bed having a snooze. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous. Are you gorgeous? I love you. I love you. I love you. You. Drooly. Yuck. Oh, right. Yeah, she probably just wants a cuddle. Hang on. I know what I want, Lulu. I want this coffee. Hang on. Okay. So, complete the ultimate Dres 6 voyage. Let's accept that contract. There we go. Contract accepted. Build a new surface outpost on Ike. Nah. Map 7 asteroids endangering Kerbin. Advanced scan of basaltic formation. Where? On Eve. Yeah, that would be a smaller mission to Eve at some point. So sending a small rover down. A large scanner arm, though. That's a big version, isn't it? Yeah, let's grab that mission. Basaltic formation. What sort of biome? Peaks, craters, or impact ejector biomes. Do we have... So I need to do a couple of things, sorry. Orbital station around Eve. Seismic survey of Eve at this specific area. So 3 specific areas. Seismic disturbances on Eve they want us to investigate. Beta site, what's that? Gamma site and alpha site. Okay. Extract ore from Tyloo. It's quite a bit of ore. It's quite heavy. Position Minmus resource scanner in an adjusted orbit of Minmus. What's so tricky about that? Says it's tricky, but it doesn't seem to be. Okay. 1 second. First things first. Let me just pop over to... Go to the tracking site and have a look. Well, let me just go to Duna first thing, because... I just need to make sure that Jeff is switched on, getting fuel. Okay. So, let's go back out here. And let's go to Jeff. Where is Jeff? So let's just find Duna. So Duna is Mars over here, half the size of Kerbin. It's a teeny weeny terrestrial planet. One planet up from Kerbin. Alright, hello. So, I'm just going to go over to see Jeff. So Jeff should be parked next to Xerxes. What? What are you doing? Hang on a second. Bits of the treat that she hasn't eaten yet. So I gave her that great big treat that I bought from the supermarket today, but I did it just after her a really big dinner, so she wasn't that interested. Oh, I think she's in a biscuit. There we go. She's interested in the biscuit. Ah, dear me. Okay. So here we are on the surface of Duna, or Duna rather. So we're actually literally, yes, the north side of Duna is characterized by large sweeping sand dunes. Less sand, more dust. It's more like talcum powder, sort of rusty talcum powder, which is very frustrating. Anyway, so let's go over here. So there should be my mining vessel called Jeff, who is currently trying to refuel the Twerxies, which is this vessel here. So I loaded it back before I took flight because I made a huge cock-up, and I didn't send it with the Gravitron. Whoops. Thank you, Virus Gene. Thank you very much, Virus. Okay. So, it says NA ore for some reason, so if I retract it and then do it again, there's loads of ore beneath the Jeff, so I don't know what's going on. So to redeploy the drill... So this thing attached to the back is Jeff. Start harvesting. There we go. Plenty of ore. So stop harvester. Retract drill. Okay. There we go. Deploy drill. Thank you, Zelatau and Stade. And Gibbo. Thank you very much. Start. Cool. So we'll leave that filling this vessel up. Yeah, there's lots more. Lots more space. It needs. Well, Jeff is full of fuel, but obviously we need to fill up the Twerxies. Let me just. Whoops. So if I Alt and then right-click to open the tanks. Thank you, Largo Gaming. Much appreciated, Largo. Thank you. Okay. And Milky Pork. Thank you, Milky Pork. Alright. There we go. So just leave it refueling. Now then, I'm just going to go back to the tracking station, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look at Eve and see exactly where Alpha, Beta, and Gamma sites are. Yes, I did, Nadcat. Yeah, sorry, it's just such a... I made a huge cock-up. The lack of a Gravitron unit would have really complicated future missions. Okay, so here's Kerbin. Let's zoom out. So, let's go down. So here is Eve. A tempestuous mistress she is. Very tempting, but very dangerous. Now, I need to check two things. The first one is Alpha, Gamma... Are they on top of each other? Okay, they're pretty much on top of each other. So a rover might be able to cut the mustard. Okay. If we were to send a rover with a large scanner arm, don't we have a mission? So, transmit... So, basaltic formation. Okay, so let's find out. Do we have a polar comm array? We do. Hello, polar comm array. Eve relay. Trouble is, are you too far away to be useful? Let me just double click on the Eve relay. So, I'm just going to try something. 1 second. No, I'm not, because it won't let me click it. Eve relay. Double click on Eve relay. Okay. Are the DLCs for Kerbal worth getting? I'm not sure, sorry. I don't know what their prices are or what their feature sets are, sorry. Not sure. Okay. So this is the Eve comm relay. So it's a satellite dish that's in very high orbit of Eve, very slowly, so lazily moving around Eve. Just, so the green line is its communication line with Kerbin, so we're somewhere over there. Okay, so any craft from the surface will be talking to the comm array, and it will be broadcasting all the information back. Anyway, that's not why I came up here. I came up here to do this. Remote guidance unit. This is the probe's brain. KerbNet. This is KerbNet. This is a scanning tool that's been put into the game. Now, I have different modes here. Altitude, biome. So, what I'm going to do is reduce the field of view. No, I think we might be too high. What I was hoping was to perhaps see if I can determine what biome that's in, and determine whether or not there is, in fact, ejector. Because, hang on a second. Splash down. Flyby Eve. Why is that ticked? We haven't sent a vessel in Flyby of Eve. That's weird. So, basalt formations on Eve. Oh, it doesn't actually say in the description. I've got to go back to the Kerbin Space Center. Okay. Fuck. So basically that's too high. I can't tell what biome that's in or whether or not basaltic ejector would be down there. So do I have any other options? Let's go back down to Eve. So, is there anything on a polar orbit? What's that? Eve probe for mission. Oh yeah, we had a satellite mission. Sure, but yeah, I thought it meant one single vessel doing it. Otherwise, we may as well send dozens of small vessels all over the place. We do. We have 500 Delta V, so we could get lower. Nah, leave it. Let's not perturb a communication sat. Well, I mean, how much Delta V would it cost me? If I burnt from the apoapsis, add maneuver, and then increase, so decrease our speed. Okay, hold on a tick. That wouldn't cost me that much, actually. And we should get lower enough to actually get a good view of Eve's bum, sorry. And then go back up again. God, we're flying down to look underneath. Really? We're doing a creep shot? Is that what we're doing? Okay. 59 days until this maneuver, or if we do it there. Okay. 2 hours. Okay, let's do it. Let's have a quick look beneath Eve to look at her polar, so her south pole. Okay. Switch on SAS. Turn to face the maneuver. Okay. Oh yeah, this comma ray has a Grabatron, and yeah, I didn't attach one to fucking... whatchamacallit. Hi there, Chinny. Hope you're well. Okay. Lots of pain? Fuck, sorry to hear it, man. Oh, hang on. Hope you're okay. Okay. So Ampersin says, during the tutorials and on the second part of landing on the moon, the target marker set for us just randomly goes around the place, leading to a crash. Target marker, what are you targeting? A waypoint? Hang on. So, I think we're ready. Just give it a teeny weeny burn. Chinny says, I might have gone a bit too ham on a treadmill. My bones hurt. Oh yeah, you have a treadmill? Ooh. Treadmill. Is it good? Here we go. I'm just going to burn half. Alright. There we go. Confirm maneuver. So we're dropping down to 11 million meters, I think. Is that low enough? Here we go. Can we go a little bit more? I've got some spare delta V. We'll be fine. Okay. Oh no, Chinny says he went to the gym. Ah, cool. Right, so 12 days. Here we go. So we're now falling. Okay. Am I going to play any more Project Zomboid? Almost certainly, Alistair. Alistair Sinclair, even. Yeah. Give that a go sometime. Right, so let's have a look then. So stop. There we go. So are we close enough to Eve that we can scan the points that were marked? Oh drat, did we wait? Was 12 days too long? Are the parts no longer marked because I did not accept the mission and it's expired? Darn, I didn't think that through, did I? Okay. Drat. Okay. So, let's go to the curb net. There's no real point now, is there? So, yeah, well, at least we're going to get a good view. So, Highlands, Midlands, what's that? Western Sea, the Pole, the Explodium Sea. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, shit, that was stupid. Can I quick load it, maybe? Yeah, because that would have been ideal. I'm just going to quick load it. Baka, 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 baka. Right. So we're just 2 hours before the maneuver. So, because I haven't accepted the mission, it's a temporary marker. So, what are we looking at? Or am I thick? Why is it not there? Let me just go back to the Space Center anyway. So back to the Space Center. Yes, indeed, Crusher. So we've successfully orbited. We have successfully landed. I've even sent propeller planes there to see how they would work. The answer is not well, or rather, the one I designed, not very well. It had a huge design flaw, and that is the propeller turned and the plane rotated. It's like, oh, whoops. Okay, mission control. So where is it? Seismic survey outpost or... Here it is. Okay. Expires in 5 hours. I see. It's a very short, significant, a short thing here. Okay. Accept the mission. Let's now have a look. Where exactly is that? So, and while I'm here, so, advanced scan with the rover arm. Suspect you can find them in the peaks, craters, or impact ejector biomes. Darn, I have a feeling they won't be there. Peaks, craters, or impact ejector biomes. Right. Not at all, Monkina. Doing the best I can with a video that's taking far too long. I decided to dip my toes into doing a big video essay, and I've been working on it since October. And I'm so tired of my voice. I don't know how you deal with me, frankly. I just want to edit some text over people's heads and do the funny, because I'm so tired of doing this script. So yeah, there are 3 parts. Axolotls linked them. I can only apologise. They're not ready yet. There's still lots I need to change. Oh my god. I just hope I can get it done. I really hope. I really, really hope I can get it done. And then I'm gonna do like CS:GO or something. I want to pick something really simple, something easy, like your mum. Right. So let's go to the ComSat. Eve relay. Switch to the Eve relay. Okay, Sinclair. I was almost drinking when I read that. That was close. Okay. Something easy, you're immediately going to get overcomplicated? Maybe, a little bit. But you know, something else. Something different. There's only a certain amount of time that you can stare at the same project before you start to go a bit loopy. Like, seriously, I mentioned it this morning. If I get hit by, if I get involved in, a freak ballooning accident or something, or, a blimp lands on me, then the police are going to look inside my flat and think I'm a serial killer, because on my wall are the words, cut out, and soon to be flanked with red thread. Oh, shit, the red thread. I've got to send a message to my mum reminding her. My mum's got, a sewing kit with a bunch of threads. I'm going to ask if I can borrow some. Basically, on the wall is a huge, a conspiracy type thing. You know, like when characters are going crazy, and they've got, a conspiracy wall of all of these things. And it reads, Red Man, Cannibals, Effigies, Katana, Christian Symbolism, Jesus, Sahara, Yachts, Ancient Ones, Missing People, Chronological Issues, Plane Crash. And other drawings, a whole bunch of vague words that make me look like I'm a nutcase. So you have my permission, if again, predicated on the fact that I do get involved in some freak Zeppelin accident. Please, sell your story to the Sun. Not the Sun, pick someone else. Whatever, sell your story. Just say I was crazy, I non-stop ranted about whatever, just make something up. Say that I thought that golden retrievers run the global banking industry. 1 second, sorry, I just need to send a text message. Text message to Mummy. Just a reminder. I can't spell. Could you please bring those... what do you call them? Spools? Yeah, spools of thread. Tomorrow. Because we're going to meet for coffee. And maybe a sausage roll. Thank you. Kiss, kiss. There we go. Sorry, what was I doing? There we go. So, 2 hours. Let's warp to the next objective. Ah, dearie me. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. So I can't, not like a super long stream this evening because I've got to try and do some recording. Right, here we go. Get ready for a burn. We're facing the right way. Ooh. Ooh, pardon me. Greg's? No, not Greg's. Just a different thing. We landed, Zio. We landed successfully. So Evelyn landed in the Explodium Sea, took some science measurements and was due to try and bring them back up into orbit. Alas, the target on her attempt to climb was 90 kilometers. She made 33, so she requires more fuel to complete the mission. But that's fine. That's why we sent Evelyn. It's a learning process. So the next Evelyn will hopefully be have more fuel. Okay. So there we go. Just get as low There we go. Maybe a bit more. Thank you, Puga. Thank you very much, Puga. Okay, here we go. So let's now fall. So it'll be 12 days till we get here. Let's go. So, for those just joining, I'm moving one of my communication satellites because it has something called KerbNet, which is a sort of scanning device that you can utilize to identify biomes and other points of interest. So what I'm going to do is just swan over and have a look beneath the south pole of Eve, which is Venus. And we're looking for... I've already forgotten the name of the damn biomes I'm meant to be looking for. Peaks, Ejecta, and something else. Anyone remember? Here we go. So, initiating KerbNet. So, where's Eve? There she is, up there. Okay, that's Venus. Okay, KerbNet enabled. Field of view. Zoom. Okay. Craters. Okay. So, where exactly... Does it not show me... Well, I suppose it wouldn't, would it? Okay. So, what have we got? So, Explodium Sea, the poles, the lowlands, shallows, highlands. Damn, it could be a very specific... Yeah, I think we might be shit out of luck. Okay. Double click on Eve. Okay, it's pretty much... Yeah, okay, so that... Yeah, so I can tell from that image alone. So that's the pole, isn't it? That's the South Pole biome. So these gravity scans are on the South Pole biome. So we would have to land there and basically drive over. Okay, so the seismic scanning, the seismic data, yeah, that's going to have to be a separate, its own isolated mission. Okay. Cool. Let me just refresh. As we go around, let's see if we can just... scan Eve. Look for any anomalies, folks. So as our probe is moving, here we go. So keep your eyes peeled for any question marks that might appear, any areas of interest. As we move beneath Eve. Whoa. What's that? That's the Western Sea. No, this yeah, so the Western Sea, this crack here. Cool. Where are we then? So there's the probe. So the Western Sea is over here. Oh, wow. Okay. This huge... Yeah. Oh, what's that? I see. Over here, there's craters. I see, like scars here. Something hit her. Okay. So that's where we drop one... So we've got 2 rover destinations then for Eve. Cool. Alright. So moving around, keep scanning her, pulling away. It's cool, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you, Eve. So now I'm just going to correct the probe's 12 days from now. So we'll just go up and correct the probe's orbit, bring it back up again. This is a comsat, so I don't want to... I don't want to fuck with it. Okay. Okay. So, next maneuvering node, 12 days. We fly up. Yes, indeed, Pepper. I must... Yeah, so, It's difficult. It really is because, yeah, what happens when something made with passion gets taken over by people who are just interested in money or whatever? That's basically what's happened with Kerbal Space Program. So yeah, they've added this really stupid launcher on top of it. I have to just not launch it. I just go into where Kerbal is installed and just click the executable. Yeah, that's the problem, unfortunately. The people that now own Kerbal Space Program are kind of... Well, they're not the creators of Kerbal Space Program. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Orbit circularized. Cool. Let's leave the ComSat alone. Okay, so we have some missions that we can perform then. So, let's go back to the Space Center. When is the next transfer window to Eve then? So, yeah, these aren't going to be enormous landers. I can just send a couple of small probes, like a couple of small rovers. Alright. Yeah, let's send up some small stuff. Also, let's send an astronaut over to Minmus to put down a flag and have a look at an anomaly that's there. So when is the next window? Create alarm. Planetary transfer window from Kerbal to Eve. How much time do I have? 244 days. Okay. And what specifically are the missions? Hang on. So, flag on Minmus. So transmit available science from the basaltic formation. But what flavor rover arm? Hang on. Large scanner arm. Has to be a large one? Okay. And what about the other one? Not that. Seismic. Seismic readings. But when it says seismic readings, sorry, it doesn't mean a seismic readings. It doesn't mean a deployable seismic device, does it? Deployed by a Kerbal naught? What does it mean when it says seismic readings? My point is, I'm not ready to send a manned mission. They'll never get off the planet currently. You think it is? Oh no, if that's true... Yeah, we've yet to successfully get a probe off the planet, let alone a capsule with people in it. Okay. Let's focus on the other two for the moment then. So let's get a rover. Thank you, Ixion. Thank you very much, Ixion. So let's start designing a rover, shall we? So let's go over to the spaceplane hangar. What have I got available? And how small and lightweight can I make it? Because if I can just drop it roughly on the South Pole. Okay. So... yeah, thinking about it, so I suppose my first question then, folks. So, do people, when it comes to rovers, do they drop them inside like a capsule and then roll them out? A bit like a... well, this is like a shuttle bay. Or do they just like strap it... but so you know what you guys were saying earlier about having two heat shields, making a capsule, and then deploying something from inside of it. How do they do that without it being like total cheese? They travel in the underbelly of the ship. They travel open in the underbelly of the ship. Shells. So, Van Honkerton, but do you know, when you say that, which part do you mean? Is there a shell? Do you mean like an air... Rocket sky cranes rolling out deployable arm pistons. Because normally, yeah, I just float a rover down, no problem. But, well, you've seen Eve. Holy shit, it's punishing. Like, I don't want like a little rover with its wheels spinning. Mr. Mars says, I had them separate during parachute descent with different chutes. The shell is that fuselage that you mold around the rocket. Oh, I see, just one of those. Nose cone protective shells to cover it. Okay. No, I see what you're saying. Awkward, but totally doable. Laxki says there's inline storage containers with openable doors. That's what I mean. But what are they called, Laxki? Storage containers? Crew cabin? No. Cargo bay, like one of these. Like, is that, yeah, enough to shield a rover? Is there a round one? Service bay, service module. Ooh. No, that's like for science experiments, isn't it? Well, maybe it might be able to store a rover. Service bays. Service bay, service module. Bay. Yeah, I think they're too small to do what I have in mind. Yeah, the fairing is probably the best bet, isn't it? And then I can adjust it accordingly. Okay, let's start with the rover. So, keep it small. Keep it relatively well, I need to find out hang on. Just put a rover body down. And then, what's the size of the large scanner arm that it requires to scan the samples, the ejector samples? Here. Okay, it's pretty chunky. So, have a look at its scanner range. What on earth? So I've obviously mounted it the wrong way. Okay. So if we were to just stick this here on the front, right? There. Okay. Right. Move down. You hoped it would be a helicopter. I've yet to do a successful helicopter. I was doing planes. Helicopter would be fun, wouldn't it, actually? But fuck, how would we land a helicopter? Helicopter would be fun, wouldn't it? Hi there, Yuki. Hi there indeed. I hope you're okay. Okay, you need to understand the, the Kerbal automated thing. Huh. Let's just start with this. Let's not go too complicated for now. Let's give it some wheels. And give it a few other science scanning things. It's going to be transmitting the data anyway. Okay. Yuki, have you tried Kerbal Space Program? If not, sir, I strongly recommend. It is very, very good. Okay, so let's put that there. Atmospheric scanner. It's a bit bulky, to be honest, isn't it? Okay, gravioli detector. Seismic scanner. Mystery goo container. Okay. Wheel-wise. So yeah, we probably want to go with something a bit more robust than just teeny weeny little wheels, don't we? Okay. Yeah, something pretty robust. In fact, let's give it a... What sort of like structure can I put on the bottom of it? Where are they anyway? Structure. Nope. These things. Big versions? Girders. Yeah, if I put two girders flanking either side, so move those science experiments out of the way. Yuki says, I did have 26 minutes in the game. It crashed when I tried to add 500 thrusters to the max thrust or something. Oh yeah? So only briefly? Well, it's really good. I strongly recommend the career mode. Very, very good. Okay, it's gonna do this again, isn't it? What if I put down a couple of hard points? Small hard points. No, it won't seem to connect. I think I need a radial hard point. Is that what they're called? No, what am I looking for? I'm looking for like the small version. Structure sort by size. A micro node. That's what I wanted. Put in symmetry mode. Micro node there and there. And then will that let me attach it end on if I go with a smaller girder? There we go. It will. Okay. So let's go with a couple of micro nodes down there and there. And then what about a smaller, thinner girder if I have any available? I-beam. Can I flip it like that? Yeah. Oh, is it not copying on that side? Oh, is that in the way? Fuck. Symmetry. Move it out of the way. Gonna cause a problem. Weird. It's not doing it? Wrong type of symmetry mode, maybe? Strange. Not sure why it's not doing it. Looks like I have to manually do it on both sides. Okay. Is it even... I might need to make it further away. No, it should be fine. Okay. Hi there, gnome. Hi there indeed. Welcome. It's good fun, isn't it? Okay. Hang on. Micronode. And then a couple of these. I'll check its weight in a bit. Where's the weight? So 1.29 tons. Pocket edition. Oh, hang on. Maybe these would be more appropriate. How heavy are they anyway? 0.08. Okay. Not too bad. What if I went with these? So I'm just looking for an attachment point for the wheels. Okay. So let's go with rugged. Nope. Might be a bit too big. Well, maybe not. I mean, it is Eve. There's a Luna. Which way does it go? Oh, hang on. Put it there and then just move it down and move it down in a minute. Okay, Rove. No, it's too big. What about this one? Too small. Okay. So what if I gave it like quite a few of those? And we need to make sure it's quite clear off the ground too. So we want it to like trundle along the pole. Thank you, Snappy Apple. Thank you very much, Snappy. Thank you. Right. Com-wise, we don't have to worry too much. Given an isotope, so radioactive isotope, so it will never run out of power. There we go. Probably give it a couple of these, frankly. Okay. Move that to one side. Move that away. Yes, we did, Raspberry. We successfully splashed down into the oceans of Eve. It was a wonderful moment. Evelyn succeeded. She landed, she took some data, and then the second part of her mission began. That mission was to rise out of Eve's atmosphere using the assumptions that I'd made about her Delta V requirements. Unfortunately, as expected, those assumptions were not correct. She reached 33 kilometers before she eventually fell back down. So 90 kilometers was the edge of the atmosphere. She was short considerably. So next probe will be designed better. Thank you, Electron. Thank you very much, Electron. Right. So let's just put on some science stuff, some gravioli detectors. There we go. So for those not familiar, these instruments will let me basically accrue science. I can either transmit it back, and therefore I think you get like a penalty. You don't get as much science. Alternatively, I can take the physical copy back to Kerbin. Also, alternatively, hang on. Alternatively, I can actually take the copy of the data not back to Kerbin, but back to a lab in orbit or whatever, and then the Kerbal noughts will over time start churning it into more science. So that's a good reason to, for example, send out a lab around, say, the moon, and then science experiments back from the moon don't necessarily have to go through re-orbit re-entry every time. They can just, well, the scientists on the moon lab can actually be working on it. No, shoot me down dead. I'm building notes as we're going. So I'll start by sending a probe. The probe will explode, obviously. And that, well, we'll get like an idea of what sort of Delta V we might need. Then the next probe, better idea. Then the next probe. We've got it. We've nailed the mission. Then the manned mission. So effectively I'm sending small exploratory probes to determine what conditions are we facing on Eve, exactly how fast do I need to descend, all that jazz. Yes, I could just Google it and find the answer immediately, but at least in my opinion, I'd cheat myself out of quite a lot of good gameplay. As I sometimes say, yes, sometimes it's not really about winning, it's more the challenge of learning, at least in my opinion. Sometimes I have more fun losing than I do winning. And hell, the winning becomes all the sweeter once you're like, yes, we've done it, holy shit. Okay, yeah, can I not symmetry these at all then? Probably doesn't consider them to be part of the same vehicle. Okay, we're just going to have to line them up and test them. Ooh, can I do double? Yeah. No real point doing double. Okay. Right. Am I talking about my love life? yeah, let's go with that. There we go. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. Yeah, busy. So after the stream, I'm going to sit down in front of this microphone and start bantering about the forest, trying to record this video essay thing, so parts 20 to 24. Are these even the right way around? I think so. There we go. Really want to go fishing. I'm so itching to go fishing. Can't wait till it gets a bit warmer. The carp are sleeping right now. You could get them to bite if you physically hit them with the bait. They'll be like, ooh, food. For the most part, they're in hibernation. There we go. Ice fishing isn't really a thing in Britain, Dark Ziggy. Our climate is simply too warm. Yeah, do a couple in the middle. Why not? Okay. Thank you, Fock18. Thank you very much, Fock. Oh, wait, the node is going to be a problem. Pop it there. Cool. So yeah, everything here is fine. Just sort of cracking on with work. My eyes hurt. I've been staring at the screen all day. Just furiously typing. What's going on here? There we go. That shouldn't be touching. I should have moved it further along. Fuck. Right. So, 2.6 tons so far. Try to get them roughly in line. Alright. How are the ants? Yeah, they seem to be fine. They're just building their numbers. I've got an ant farm next to me, 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oshidaka, without symmetry. It's a bit of a hassle. Okay, so they've got the... Yeah, so it needs a communications array of some description. So, what do you reckon? Stack capacity, and so direct antenna 500 kilometers. That should be fine. Easily able to contact the probes in orbit around Eve. Relay direct. Yeah, go with the direct antenna mounted on the back. There we go. What about that one? That's 500k as well, isn't it? Yeah, no harm giving it a second one, just in case. Okay. So, communications, electrical yeah, we've already got a radioactive isotope. We shouldn't really need other options. I mean, it's going to be transmitting stuff back, so you can just use burst transmission for that, can't it? What's the smallest solar panel I can give it? Yeah. Give it a couple of those. Cool. Let's give it some struts. So if you haven't tried Kerbal, it's a very hard recommend from me. It's very good. Again, I keep saying this every time. Don't get intimidated by how complicated it looks. It makes it easier for you to start with, don't worry. As in, it doesn't start this tricky. Go. So we need a name. This is going to go to Eve's South Pole. What would be an appropriate name for a heavy rover that's visiting Eve? What do you think? Space tank? Snow tank? The Santa? Yeah, that's kind of creepy actually. It's going to the underside of Eve to take an upskirt photograph or whatever. Oh no, wait, sorry, what am I talking about? No, this isn't that probe. This is going to the crater ejector. Andromeda Adam. Ah, Adam, yeah. Adam. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is Adam. Okay. Right, hello Adam. Let's give you some lights. Alright. Where are the lights? Lights. Parachutes. So all that will be sorted out later, Adam. Is it? I mean, we better give you the chutes. Are you going to be able to land safely? Light strips. Yeah. What does it look when it's turned on? Hang on. Okay. If I move it down. Rotate you. Cool. Hang on. Oh, fucked up. Oh, damn. It's kind of hovering awkwardly. There we go. Not red, though. Let's go with yellow, blue. Yeah. Okay. Maybe do one on the back as well. So that's the mystery goo. Oh, do we have a pressure monitor? We do not have a pressure monitor. There. Seismic monitoring. That should be fine. Oopsie. Okay. Thank you, no Xbox left. Thank you very much, no Xbox. Light strip. Alright. Okie dokie. What else might we require? Do I have those little incy-wincy lights? Dome light. Navigation light. Spotlight. Cool. Looking good. Right. Adam, say hello. All right. So, have I forgotten anything? Obviously, shoots to land her down. Where's the radial attachment point going to be, though? Yep, solar panels on the back. Batteries, doesn't it have its own built-in one? It does, it has its own built-in one. Okay. Well, we'll test it now. We'll see if it's yeah, we'll see if it can move around. So let's disable the steering for most wheels, and then we'll take it out to the runway and drive a bat. That wheel looks like it's a bit cockeyed compared to the other one. Whoopsie. Maybe it's that actually. It's this wheel, isn't it? It's a bit too close. There we go. Let's try that. Right, let's take Adam outside and see what he does. So save it and go to launch. Right. Yep, it's got 2 communication platforms on it. So let's see if it has sufficient power to push itself along. And bear in mind that Eve is closer to Kerbal, so it should be, yeah, its solar panel should be more efficient on the surface. Okay. Right. Forward we go. Yes, so electrical charge is being drained quickly. Whoop, one of the wheels looks too high. Maybe not. Fine. Right, so what happens if I reduce motor enabled? So what if I just have front motors? Can it trundle itself along? Motors disabled. Okay, so it's just got front wheel motors. Nope, the power drain is too significant. Okay. Does the thicker atmosphere affect the solar panels? That is a good question. Right. Cool. Let's go this way. We might be able to... yeah, hang on. We might be able to perform some science over here. Whee. So somebody's working in HR over here, and they look out their window. Just see a rover drive into the duck pond outside in the parking lot. All right. Yeah, every day at NASA. Yeah. Just look out the window. Maybe open the window and suddenly a scanner arm comes through and starts measuring the temperature of your mocha. Out of the way, ducks. Oh god, it's deeper than I thought. Whoa, god. Stuck! 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 There we go. Come on, consider this your test. If you can't handle this, how can you handle Eve, Dune, Craters, whatever? Forward. Go on, get us some motors on the back. Up we go. Push, 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 push. I'm afraid our space travel well, I'm out of power now. Our space program has floundered. Well, how far did you get? Well, the duck pond outside HR. Yeah. Oh, yes. To boldly go, everybody. To boldly go where no one has gone before. Tesco's down the road. Let's park. There we go. Reverse. I was reversing into a parking space one time and some gentleman stopped me when I was getting out my car and he said, "You realise there's a piece of your car breaking off?" And I went, "What?" And no. So it was the camera. So it was the reverse camera. It sort of flips out and then it flips in. And I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, you scared the crap out of me." Like he looked at it, he saw it, and he thought it was protruding. He thought it was falling off the car. Hang on. Brake. There we go. Right. Okay. Well, so yeah, we need a bit more power, I think. So let's go to spaceplane hangar. All right. Oh yeah, definitely. He was just trying to be helpful, but it's like, you know, I had a minor heart attack. It was like, what? The piece of my car falling off? Okay. Ground clearance. Do you reckon we need more of it? Maybe a little bit. Why not? Can't hurt. There we go. Cool. Right, so power. What are we going to do about power then? Solar panels. Probably just going to need a few more of them. Stick this there. I'll tell you what, why not just put them down here on the things? So 1 of 5, 1 of 6. What is this? Oh, okay, it's huge. Whoa! No. Go with incy weensy ones. Just like line them up, a few of them. Thank you, Slow. Thank you very much, Slow. Thank you kindly, Slow. Stick them here. Just line them up, then I'll rotate them round. So why does it work there? What the fuck? Don't know why that's not working. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. And then just do this. Get them rotating and positioning roughly the right direction. There we go. Trouble is, they're all pointing forward, aren't they? So, scanner will break them off. Well, we'll have to close them as we go with the action groups. So let's go here. A default set. What do I want? Custom 1. 1 key. Okay. Please disable toggle same vessel. No, wait, what the fuck? Extend solar panel. There we go. Oh wait, can they not be retracted? Well, of course they can. I just retracted them. Those aren't retractable? Oh fuck. If we flip, they're gonna get... Oh, okay. The packaged ones can't retract in flight. Oh, I just spent ages assembling them. Okay. These ones are really big. Okay. Fine. Yeah, we're going to need to retract them. In case we roll or whatever. Okay, so add these two at the back then. Make them the tall ones. 1x6. Take her for a spin, see what she does. Okay. Cool. Click the thing. Custom button 1. Toggle. There we go. Toggle. Action group 1. Give Adam a save. What else did I forget to do? So steering. Well, it steered fine. It was just a question of power. Take her out for a spin. I think we're good, aren't we? Maybe I should get rid of the atmospheric monitor or put it under... Yeah, better idea. Let's put it underneath and then I can mount... Hang on. Yeah. Let's mount it under here. Okay, and then here I can put the attachment point for where it's gonna fly on in. So it's decoupler, like so. Yeah. And that's where we're going to physically attach it to whatever it's going to be pushed by. So structure, something lightweight. Smaller. Do we have smaller? Sort by size. Nope. Do it the other way, couldn't we? Just do that. Yeah. See what I mean? Make sure I've got a stack separator so it too detaches. Command and control, coupling, stack separator. Smaller. So note the 2 arrows either side of the explosive bolts. Okay. I can use a docking port so it can be picked up again in the future. Nah, it's going to stay underneath the protective nose cone, so it'll only be deployed, well, pretty much when it arrives. When it's falling. Falling. So, we best test its survivability on coming in for a landing. So how is this thing going to... well, there we go. There's our answer. Its attachment points are here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... What would be the best way to do this? Structure... Just thinking. I can physically put those there, can't I? Okay, I sort of, kind of, maybe know what I'm doing, sort of. Bear with me. Yep. Okay. Am I sure about that? Nope. Okay. So I'm just thinking I need it to land perfectly level and slow. So... Stupid. Just trying to sort of... Can you see what's in my brain? If this detaches, and then it'll just jettison this and get rid of it. And just drive away from it. Hell, we could even give it a couple of Separatrons for the style. How big are they? Yeah, like a sky crane shit. Like launch away from me. I'm done with you. Oh, this could be cool. Holy shit, this could be a cool thing. Alright. So, what if... So let's save it and go test this. There goes the arm clearance. No. You'll see that. See? I'm quiet genius. Maybe. Probably not. Alright, here we go. Yes, genie arse, as Luna says, yes. Okay. B1, are you talking to me? Hang on. Right. There we go. So have a look. So power requirements. Obviously, still a huge drain. So... I presume I can open these smoothly. Should put those on the group. Well, they are on a group, aren't they? So, well, obviously the sun's right above us right now, isn't it? So, I guess over there. Still a hell of an electrical charge usage. Thank you, Sundew. Thank you very much, Sundew. You should be fine, though. Those solar panels don't track in the direction of the... Okay. Bigger batteries? Yeah, could do. Yeah, add some big batteries on the back, maybe. Okay, so hold on. That's true, JTF, yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. So, stage-wise, those will be the detach. So pretend that we've triggered the parachutes to land. We'll test those momentarily. Okay. And then, here's the style points. You ready? So, watch this. So, la-di-da-di-da, we trigger the parachutes. Armed? Done? Okay, pretend that those just went off. Hooray. I think they've just been armed. Oh no. Anyway, so pretend that they've all been triggered. Now, we've landed on Eve. Hello, Eve. I then say, thank you, Skyhook. Have a nice day. And it does this. Ooh, see? Genie arse. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, wow, it even does the thing because the parachutes are on and armed. I meant to do that. Okay. And then I press the 1 key to extend the solar panels. Maybe I should mount them here and here so I could put them flat so when the sun's overhead, you know. No, so the parachutes won't be... Yeah, hopefully that should just shoot away and bog off. And then I'll just roll forward and the ring will just fall behind me like so. Or not, or just come for the ride. Piss off. Uh-oh. Okay, so we need to test that we land smoothly with those parachutes before I do anything, and what is that? Oh my god! Is that Minmus? Oh my god, it's Minmus! That's Minmus! I think? Oh my god. Looking at the mountain... That's Minmus, everybody, because it's got the full... It's lit... Wow! Lit up by the sun. How cool is this game? How cool is this game? Okay. Right. We need to send a mission to Minmus, because there's something I need to have a look at. There's an anomaly that I'm going to go investigate. Okay. Instead of a stack separator, have it separate from the... Have the separator attached to the parachute rig. Ooh, good idea, Skaven. I like your thinking. Revert flight back to the space plane hangar. Okay. Sorry. Yes, it's another moon. For those not familiar, what Minmus is, it's another moon. Yes. So let's lift that up and then just take that and give it a single. So a single arrow. And then it's going to detach from this side. And then click and then lift away. Hooray! Okay, so that's fun. More batteries. And move the solar panels onto the sides over here. Like so. Oh wait, can these not track at all? Ugh, they can't even track at all, can they? 3x1. These ones track, don't they? Yeah, but they're going to get bashed by stuff. They do track? Oh, am I thick? Alright. Okay, batteries. Thank you, Dumbbell. Thank you very much, Dumbbell. Much appreciated, Dumbbell. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Batteries, batteries, there's our batteries. Check our center of mass. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright. So Eve Heavy Rover, let's just move the chutes. So let's get this thing strapped onto a rocket and just launch it up into the air for a second. We'll probably just do it here, can't we? Just fucking point up. What if I just flip it? Hang on. Save. And then, whoopsie. Boop, boop, boop. Just going to launch up into the air with a quick, like, whatever, like a... need a separator. Well, we don't need it for now, hang on. A flea. Just launch us up with a quick flea. How high is that going to take us? 200... No. First, please. It's going to burn for 9 seconds. There we go. Thruster weight, though, 2.67. We'll be fine. Okay. Yes, Jidda Shusha, but I got stuck with a bigger project, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. I got sucked into a really, really big project that I haven't finished yet. Yeah. No projects this big. Again. Smaller. Right. Sorry, JJDD. I'm gonna be honest, your name's a nightmare, dude. Right. So here we go. So this is the parachute test. So will we land smoothly on our feet, or are we going to bash something? Here we go. So let's go. So just pretend. Here we go. So we are flying through the atmosphere of Eve. Ta-da! And then it expires, so we start falling. The parachutes go, ta-da! You're on Eve, welcome. They steady us out. Also, did Kerbal get muted? I think it did. So, will we land completely level? Or do I need to shimmy a parachute left, parachute right? Well, I suppose we've got SAS, haven't we? No, we don't, because we don't have a proper torque wheel. Ah. Maybe add a torque wheel on the top. Okay. There's Minmus, the moon. Okay, so where are we going to land? Watch carefully. And can these wheels take the hit? They can. Lovely. And then, because we landed and the parachutes are good, we go. Thank you, Mr. Flea. Now piss off. Please, piss off. Hang on. Hey, there you go. This is going to be cool. Holy shit. Yeah, and then we just cause some pollution. Boom. 1 minute. I think I did accidentally mute Kerbal. I did. Sorry about that. Let me just unmute Kerbal and pick a different bit of music. Let's go with... Hydroponic Garden. I like that one. Right. Cool. Well, that's fun. And can we drive with the sun on the solar panels? Well, it drains, but we've got way more power now, so hooray. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So, let's think about getting this thing into orbit, shall we? And getting it safely down. Yeah. So for those just joining, this is the rover called Adam. And it's going to be on its way to the planet Eve. And its purpose is to scan some basaltic formations in the ejecta biome. So, we need a craft that's capable of doing that, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Consider the fact that the giant tug that was pushing Evelyn weighed 50 tons. This is like 2 and a bit. No, the sun is closer, Finnock. It's Eve. It's further down. It's Venus, you see. Okay, let's revert flight. Back to the space plane hangar. Okay. Although I don't want to spend the whole evening... Should we pop to Minmus? I really want to scan that anomaly. Well, I'm having fun here too. Fuck. I'm torn. Let's just keep going with this for the minute. Hang on. So, get rid of that. And let's not forget. Let's just give me a torque wheel so we can turn it. Okay. So, parachutes. The bye-bye booster. Bye-bye torque wheel. Alright. So, let's... save this and switch over to the VAB. Here we are in the rocket assembly building, no longer the space plane hangar. Hold down shift, whoops, scroll wheel up, spin it round. Now then, this sucker has got to enter, right, where are my notes? I can probably mostly do this from memory, can't I, because we've been doing it with Evelyn. Right, so this sucker needs 3,500 delta V to get to initial orbit of this planet. So, for those who don't know what I'm saying now, pretend every time I say delta V, I'm saying fuel gauge, or fuel, basically. So 3,500 delta V to get in orbits comfortably. Then we need 900 delta V to leave this orbit to pick up enough speed to go to the orbit of our star. So Kerbin to Kerbal. Then we need to change inclination, which is about 400 delta V, to match the 2.2 inclination difference between Eve and Kerbin. Then we need about 1,000 delta V to slow down enough so we'll fall to where Eve is orbiting, which is closer to the star, Kerbal. Maybe less than that, but we may as well have more that we don't require, you know? Better to have it and not need it. And then, once we arrive, we need just around about 1,000 if we're not going to do aero braking. So another 1,000 to get down to low orbit, to slow down enough so that we go... Oh, hold on. Is this polar or equatorial? Doesn't hugely matter if we go on high orbit. Should be fine. So... Let's have a look. 3,500... 900... 400... Okay, 6,800 delta V minimum, if you please. Let's build it. Okay. So, right. 1 second. So what's the last part that it's going to need? Because obviously it's going to need an aerodynamic frame to hide all of this and keep it under a fairing. Okay? And it will need it for the descent down. So, which part of this is entering... that's the trouble, you see. Which part is actually physically entering? The atmosphere of Venus. Eve. Thank you, Ragnarok. Thank you very much, Ragnarok. Thank you. And it needs to be fairly... Does it need the huge heat shield? Yeah, it's going to need the huge heat shield, isn't it? Right. So where's the center of mass? That's a... rocket there. Alright. So... Oh, that's quite high, isn't it? Oh, yeah, retract the solars. Whoops. Okay. Hi there, Sai. ZF Sai is in the chat, everyone. Feel free to say hi. Hope you're very well, Sai. I'm quite tired. It's been a day of staring at my screen, burning a hole into it. Do with some cider. Right. Okay, so this sort of... yeah, so that's the sort of frame that would be needed to hide Adam. Okay, but the center of mass is still too high. It's going to tumble. So where's the heat shield? And it's going to need a torque wheel as well. Could I make a smaller but expandable wheelbase? I think the only one that's expandable... Wheelbase? You mean for the rover? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I could do. Sai says, now I have to be nice. But you're always nice, Cyanide. There's no evidence to the contrary. There we go. Inflate. So, that's the heat shield that would carry this thing down. Collectively, this weighs just 10 tons. Evelyn was 50, so hooray. Okay. So we do have one torque wheel there. Do I need an air... Well, yeah, I'll cover it in a nose cone aerodynamic one just for the ascent. Thank you, Padgy. Thank you very much, Padgy. Am I thinking about this the wrong way? Hang on. Move that for a second. Deflate the heat shield. Remove that to one side. What happens if I did this? So pretend that's falling. Like, what would happen to this? Would this heat up and break? Like, what happens to a heat shield when the fairing, when it's... I guess it would heat up and explode, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would heat up. Yeah, no, it's stupid. No, I'm just being fucking thick. Ignore that. Yeah, we need the inflatable heat shield then. Okay. And we need to bring its center of mass down. But that's fine. We can utilize this as part of the descent engine with some radial somethings. Thuds? Cubs? So go to engines. Go to the small ones, right? Cub engines. 4 of them? Cub engines... What's the thruster weight in a vacuum of the Cubs? 1.29. So yes, they can push that. But you know what? We may as well get a few more just to be sure. Right. Ballast under the heat shield. Yeah. Like bring... Yeah, more like fuel tanks. Purely to make it heavy. Well, I mean, those fuel tanks will be empty by the time we arrive, and the centre of mass is going to start moving up. Wrong body. That's fine. Vacuum calculations, they don't care. So long as it's vacuum. You can have any body in the thing there. Sipsaf says, fairings are very heat resistant, but probably not enough for Eve. Yeah. Sai, we're trying to land on your girlfriend. As in a planet that's hot, but extremely dangerous, and will pull your spacecraft to pieces, and then scatter it hundreds of kilometers across the surface, presumably whilst laughing. Effectively, Eve is, it's got like a it's got a really tall atmosphere, but here's the problem. It's not just that the atmosphere is tall, it's that it gets dense real fast. Like, the upper atmosphere, the first 2 kilometers is, I don't know, I'm not sure what the equivalent on Kerbin would be, but it would certainly be fairly low. So you start screaming through the atmosphere, and you just got to hang on to like the seat of your fucking pants. I know it feels like I keep anthropomorphizing, Eve, but she's fucking dangerous. The other planets are nowhere near this. You don't have to... So don't get intimidated by what I'm doing here, folks. Like, this is not normal. Eve is not normal. Like, Duna? Do what you want near Duna. Just don't travel at 1,000,000 miles an hour too low and you'll be fine. Eve, so much as look at her funny and she'll bite your head off. Okay. So, I need to get the centre of mass low so that it doesn't tumble as it falls. Let's also make sure that it has a torque wheel low. These are lessons that I just learnt from Evelyn. If you're not sure who Evelyn is, the debris of the Evelyn probes is now very widely spread across Eve's surface. Is there... Sorry, this might be a dumb question. Is there something I can add? Like, just ballast? You know, just like weight? Not fuel that I intend to burn, just weight? What are you doing, you dumb animal? Or... What is she doing? She's got an itchy head, I think. Ore tanks filled with ore? Your mum? Batteries? Well, I just want to get some, like, weight further down the craft, effectively. Okay. What if I'm thinking about this the wrong way? What if I did this? Why am I making this long, thin cone? What if instead I just did this? Like... that. Make it short and stocky, you know? What's the widest one that I can get? You know, like this? You see what I mean? Like, what? Is there like a very thin... There is. Hang on. See my logic? Trying to drop... Yeah, yeah, there we go. It's going to be a bitch to launch, tell you that. Yeah, not very sexy, is it? Jesus. Okay. As soon as I can, Penguin, as soon as I can. I'm on the tail end of a really, really big video. Okay. So, if you'll forgive me, folks, looking at the time, I need to wrap up shortly, and I don't want to be spent here just staring at this Adam rover rocket. So, shall we just do a quick mission to Minmus? And I do mean quick. I want to launch something and go have a look at Minmus. So, Minmus isn't too tricky to get to at all. So, who's available? Whoops. Okay, hang on. So, give me a command pod. I just need one Kerbal to plant one flag. So, who's currently available? Crew. Markin's available. Okay, she's probably itching for a mission. Markin. Oh, it's a two-seater. Yeah, we don't really need 2 seats. What's that? Command pod MK2. What's the smallest one? MK1. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, give me an MK1 command pod. Something small and simple. I just need her to land, look at plant a flag for the cache, and look at an anomaly, whatever it may be. Send cyanide. You know, you can name Kerbals, but it's quite tricky, unfortunately. Hang on. So there we go. So Markin, pilot. There we go. So quickly. So heat shield, just for the re-entry on her way back in. And don't forget a parachute. Okay. There we go. Parachute on the top. And then she's got... No, she doesn't have a battery. Does it have a command wheel? It does. It already has a reaction wheel. Give it a battery on the top. There we go. And give it solar panels on the side. Nothing fancy-wancy. Okay, solar panels, parachute, battery. Yeah, okay. Coupling, there we go. Stack separator. Now that was wrong last time I did it, so let's do it there. Okay, and then, so vacuum calculations. Fuck, I've forgotten. How much was it to min? Well, I can probably eyeball it. Hang on. 3 fire. And then we need about 900 to get up to where Minmus is orbiting. I assume it's about 1,000 for the but yeah, to slow down fast enough. Yeah, so 900 plus 1,000. Give like 6,500 probably. Delta V, roughly. Okay. So. Fuel tank, small one. It's not much to just push. She's quite light. So give her a eensy wincy engine. Spark, Terrier. Just give her a Terrier. Give her some landing legs. Aerodynamics, landing legs, landing legs. I'm stupid. Here we go. Yeah. Yep. It's Minmus, so it's teeny weeny. Lovely. So, this is just going to be Minmus taxi for 1. Save. Okay, vacuum calculations. 1,300 delta V on that. Okay. Teeny weeny. Just put some baguette tanks on the side. There we go. Fuel tanks hooked up. How much is that? So we got 2,300. Cool. And then, let's get that attached to the next one down. Yeah, I hope everyone's all right. What's the plan? I'm just launching a quick vessel up to Minmus, which is the teeny weeny moon. And I'll show you something about Minmus in a minute. It serves as a bit of an inclination tutorial. What am I doing? 18, 12. Stack separated. There we go. Okay. And let's get a... big one, and get ourselves a... where's your center of mass? There you are. Give yourself a better torque wheel. There we go. And then because we have a better torque wheel, I should be able to input a Reliant, which is a bit stronger, but it has no gimbal, so the torque wheel will have to handle it. Reliant is here. There we go. Cool. Thank you, Thundering Ranger. Thank you very much, Thundering. Thank you. So 3,700. 1,000. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Okay, just get this thing up into orbit then. Alright. Yeah. Minmus taxi for 1. Sorry, have I forgotten? Nope, that's fine. I keep looking at the wrong thing. Coupling, stack separator. There we go. So for speaking to the people at the back, effectively as your rocket climbs up, you want to break off pieces of it, making it smaller, which is what we're doing here. We're building up its staging. There we go. Hold down shift, move the rocket up. Okay, and give it a sea level Kerbin. Cheetah, no. Bobcat, no. Skipper? How good is a skipper? Probably give it a vector, that's probably the best I can get. Hello, vector. Thruster weight, let's have a look. So 2.84, that's fine. Okay. So 2,000 meters per second. So that's a burn. Stand by, dial it down. Thruster weight 1.24. So 2-minute burn. So this thing is easily going to take me up to probably 40, 50k maybe. Okay, so 40, 50k. And then I switch to altitude Kerbin, 40, 50k. That's just my estimate. I don't know if that's correct. 1,400 for the orbital burn. Calculator. I keep putting... There it is. 2,000. Shit, I lost it. Hang on. Just 2,000. Hang on. Orbital burn minus that. Then 1,500, which should be that, which is my orbital burn. Which leaves me this and that for the return. Some boosters, some boosters. Okay, so... Yeah, give me three boosters. Probably just thumpers, something cheap. It's only Minmus. Right, thumper, thumper, thumper. Hello. 3 thumpers, boosters, like fireworks. They are lit, effectively. As in, not they're cool, I mean they're lit and then they just burn all the time. So 1.59 thruster weight they can lift, so I'm going to dial down their thrust all the way down to just shy of 1.0, maybe a little bit over. There we go, which means they can lift it but only barely, so the engine will pick up the slack. Okay, so move them into the same stage as the engine. All gets kicked off together and the whole thing flies. Lovely. Right, make it aerodynamic. Don't forget the wings. Okay. Don't forget the struts. There we go. Let's go. Oops, didn't work. Cool. Struts, struts, struts. I think we're okay. And then let's have a look at the blue ball for the aerodynamic profile. As it climbs, we need it to be just below the center of mass. So, put down these winglets. Let's pick some smaller winglets, if you please. Again, don't go crazy. Deluxe winglets. 3 of them. What on earth is going on there? Why is my aerodynamic overlay pointed that way? What the fuck? What's with the arrow pointing sideways? Is that a bug? What on... Has anyone seen that before? It's because of the rover? Oh, do you reckon the rover bugged it out? Okay. Yeah, Kerbal seems way more buggy than I remember. Oh dear. Okay. The rover's not centered? The rover's not in the building! Okay. Get that under an aerodynamic nose cone. It's cool. I think we're good to go. Minmus taxi for 1. Save the game. Right, so engine launch, boosters launch. Nope, don't detach immediately. That would be a mission fail. Detach once you're out of fuel. Then fly back to Kerbin for retrieval. Then we trigger the Reliant engine, which is here, going for an orbital burn. Then we detach the shell at my discretion. Then the next engine, then finally the baguettes, then finally the return journey. Okay. Thank you, Nobody to Nobody. Thank you very much, Nobody. Much appreciated, Nobody. Thank you. Should be good, although I'm just going to make one teeny weeny change. I would rather have this fuel and not need it than need it and not have it. Right. We'll just get some structure. Right, we are good to go, I believe. Check, wrong. Okay, let's go. Save Minmus Taxi for 1. Here we go. Thank you, Nobody. Thank you, Nobody to Nobody. That's very kind, Nobody. Thank you. And Thundering Ranger and Padgy and Ragnarok. Thank you. Okay. So, there is something mysterious on the surface of the moon of Minmus. I saw it on a scan. I'm going to send, what's her name again? What's the name of our pilot? I'm going to send her up there to have a look, take some samples, and put down a flag. Frankly, it's mostly about the flag. Okay. Rocket is ready. How are you feeling, Markin? Looking good? No, she's in the nose cone. She can't see shit. Alright, here we go. Give me orbital calculations, dial down, and I think we're ready. Right, good luck, Markin. Try to come back not crispy. Right, can we still see Minmus in the sky? It was over there. There it is. There's our target, everybody. That's where we're going. So, obviously, we turn the rocket sideways and fly straight through the building. Okay, let's go. And launch. But yeah, hope everyone's good. That's really cool. I love it. Just the little details. Because it's lit by the sun right now. That's why we can see it so clearly. Okay. So keep burning. So far so good. Probably jettison the thumpers. Yeah, let them handle all of this initially. So we'll be with you momentarily, Mr. Minmus. Okay, stand by. Here we go. Beginning spin. And jettison. Thank you. Have a nice day. Let's go. Start the gravity turn. Not too much gimbal. Dial it down, so we don't need the end. We don't need the nozzle to wiggle that much. Actually, maybe we do. Sorry, maybe we do. Okay, let's up power. Okay, keep going, keep turning. So that's 44 kilometers. Keep turning. The target is 70 kilometers. There we go. Right. 60. Dial down the speed. Wait until there's low drag. Okay. We're a bit faster than perhaps I should have climbed. We should have taken a bit slow and steady there. There's no moon? Where is the moon? Somewhere. Keep turning, keep turning. Thank you, Jurassic Milk. Thank you very much, Jurassic. Alright. There we go. Where is the moon right now? Probably on the other side of the planet. Okay. There we go. Cut engine. So, we're up to 60 kilometers. We're 51 seconds from the highest point of orbit. You can see the blue line here. We're traveling eastbound. Okay, get ready for our orbital burn. The target is 2,200 meters per second in speed. Start a little burn a bit sooner. Let's start this burn then, because we've got to switch over to a Reliant. So let's go. So this engine will pick up speed by about 600 meters per second. And then the next one will take over for whatever's left. Okay, cut engine. I've actually pushed my app quite far there, so it's another 36 seconds away. I want to be as high as possible, minimizing drag. Let's go. Push, 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 push. Get ready to jettison and jettison. There we go. Next stage has kicked in. Right, since we're clear of the atmosphere, we can ditch the clamshell and therefore a bit of weight. 1 second. Don't want to do it mid-burn, just in case the physics has a moment. Right, get ready for the magic number. Cool. And... bit more, bit more. Bit more. And there we go. A bit higher on the app than I would have liked. And deploy the deploy the fairing. Okay, so what do we think? So 700. Yeah, this should be fine. We should be fine. Quick save. Right, Markin, your mission, should you choose to accept it. Probably try and go. We've already got some height on the app over there. So let's target Minmus. Oh, no, wait. Inclination. Target Minmus. Minmus is now the target. Now, this is the thing that I wanted to show you. For the sake of the gameplay, the moon is equatorial. It's been forced that way. That's not true for our moon. It's on a slight tilty-wiltiness. Can you see what Minmus is doing? The yellow line? That's similar to what the moon is up to. So it's a little bit harder to hit the moon. But for the sake of Kerbal Space Program, the moon is equatorial. All you have to do is fly east and fly up, and you'll get to the moon. However, you want to hit Minmus? This is your ascending node, and this is your descending node. So as you pass it, your orbit, your plane. So in other words, it's from the descending node. Oh no, tell a lie. I was about to say that as you pass the descending node, they're going down. They're actually going up. It's the other way, isn't it? So they go up from the descending node. Oh. Regardless, what this means is that these points here are where the planes intersect. Can you see? And so if we do a burn there, up or down, we'll match their tilty-wiltiness. So, I'm going to wait until we reach the descending node. I'm going to add a maneuver. Bottom left of the screen, I'm going to select this maneuvering representation. And then I'm going to right-click on the ascending node, just for the sake of convenience, so I can see the number. And I'm going to hit the purple triangles, up or down. A bit more power, if you please. And we are now matching, so 0.9. There we go. 0.1. Can I get tighter? Nope, it's probably the best we can get away with. Okay, so that's a 128 delta V burn, I presume down in space, obviously. There's a down in space. And then, effectively, this means if we go up or down, it doesn't matter. We're on Minmus's tilty-wiltiness. We're on its inclination, so we'll hit it. Whereas now, we would have to wait for an extremely specific moment, here or here, if we're going to go to Minmus. But since my app is... I almost hit it accidentally. Thank you, Jinx. Thank you very much, Jinx. Okay. So, let's warp to next maneuver. Let me just verify that... Well, it's not a probe, it's got a pilot, so she can turn the controls. And thank you, Jinx and DJ. Here we go. Take care, Nadcan. Have a good one. There's the moon. So let's turn the craft up. All right. There we go. Right, so 3 seconds now. So we're now changing our tilty-wiltiness, our inclination, to match Minmus. There we go. Inclination matched. Now all I have to do is fly up and we'll hit it. See if I can go from the Perry, because we've already started a burn. So, where is Minmus? Hello. Whoop. I've flown too far. So there's Minmus. Hello. What if I waited for one orbit? Oh dear. Hello. How many orbits do you think I need to wait? 1 day? Just trying to get as close as I can for the sake of efficiency. 2 days. Oh, hello. 2 days, 3 hours. Oh, okay, hang on. So that's 3 days, 5 hours. We're falling back, you see, and it's coming back towards us. So let me shimmy my node along. Yeah. It's going to be annoying, isn't it? Piss. Okay, ignore my existing... Let me just target it then. Add maneuver. Where would I burn to get it where it currently is rather than waiting for it? Well, I've already done quite a bit of a burn. Hang on. So yeah, if I were to do this... Oh, we go here, we get a moon assist. Hang on. So that's where Minmus is. 900. Nearly the full burn. I'm sure I can't just wait. Cancel that. Yeah, I really want to go on my Perry. Because I've already started a partial burn to save fuel. There we go. But she's all the way over there. We've got to wait for her some time. So dial down the sensitivity on how long I've got to wait. Oh, I see. My node is moving. Okay. No. Whoop. Bip. Let's go back to the maneuver. So let's wait. How many minutes do you reckon? More. So 1 hour and 20. Where will she be? No, ages. I've got to... She's really slow moving, isn't she? I've got to wait days. Fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah, wait like 1 day? 2 days. Okay, in 2 days she'll be there. Where will she be in 3 days? 4 days? She'll be there. She's coming. 5 days, 6 days. Okay, if I wait... There we go. So 8 days from now, she'll be in the right position. Okay. Sweet. And then if I double click on Minmus, let's do this super quick. We want to come in on a polar orbit if at all possible, because the anomaly is there. I've marked it. Right. And there's Jeff there as well. So if we really panic, Jeff is there to save us and give us fuel. So we should be fine. So let's select the maneuvering node from the bottom left of my screen and just try and come in. Whoopsie. So dial down the sensitivity. Try and come in. Really dial down the sensitivity. Fuck me. You know what? Leave that the fuck alone. What is going on? I had it. There we go. Leave that the fuck alone. Do a maneuver on our way. Do a maneuver here. Second maneuver. New maneuver. Bottom left of my screen. Maneuver 2. Double click on Minmus so I can see her. Hello, Minmus. And then make maneuver 2 alteration and try to come in a bit tighter. Speed, radial. Why is it not changing? Weird. What's that about? It's not changing at all. Strange. Can't explain that. Okay. Sorry, cancel that. Maneuver... Because it's the day after the pass? Oh! No, it's not. Is it? 45 days? Oh, you're right. What the fuck? 8 days. What is my nav ball doing right now? Maneuver 1 has lost the intercept? What is going on? Hang on. No, she's there. Okay, I think my nav ball is just having a minute. She's definitely there. But 8 days from now. I never closed the inclination burn? Did I not? You sure? Let's just wait 8 days. Hang on. Whee! Oh, bloody hell. Earthquakes are being experienced on Kerbin. Unknown cause. Okay. What? What? Am I just thick? Hang on. There we go. You know what? Fucking screw it. Screw trying to be efficient. Should just do what Tom does, for fuck's sake. Just YOLOs towards it and fucking hopes. Here I am trying to be all like, ah, yes, this is how you do it. Match your inclination. Then go up carefully. Just fucking fly towards it. There we go. Fly towards it. Fucking done. Whoops. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There we go. We touch it. Then I'll sort my inclination. Okay, 900. There we go. 900 burn. When? 14 minutes. Let's go. All right. And what's the current mission? There's something funky on the planet of Minmus, and I'm going to go have a look, and also plant a flag because someone's paying us to do that. Okay. Prepare to change to the next engine. Or not. There we go. So we have 2,200 Delta V remaining. Is that going to be enough, or do we have to meet Jeff? I'm kind of worried it won't be enough. Then again, Minmus is easy to get off of. Like, super easy. Just a question of whether or not we can get down again. Okay. So, have I hit the target? Yes, I have. There's Minmus. So let's sail our way towards it. There's our craft. Beep boop. Alright. Okay, hello Minmus. So we've touched its tiny gravity well, and we're going to sail past it and enter Kerbin's orbit, unless I change my, well, unless I slow down. So add maneuver and slow down to, whoa, too much. Slow down by how much? Whoops. Let's go slow down. So don't, yeah, just go to high orbit and then I'll change my inclination. Because it needs to be polar. Should have done it earlier, to be honest. 218, Delta V. Okay. What if I did it here? Add maneuver. Hang on, what if I did both at the same time, actually? How much would it cost me all the way up here? Confirm maneuver, 218 delta V to slow down to high orbit. If I switch my inclination to be polar... $240. What is going on with that? Why is it so weird? No, I'm not. It's because I'm nowhere near the ascending or descending node, maybe? Okay, just do it normally. Okay, high orbit. Cool, there we go. 1 hour. There's Minimus? Minimus there? Okay. A little bit late, but it should be fine. Okay, slowing down so that Minmus's tiny gravity well catches us. And then let's try and land on the waypoint to investigate what it could be, eh? Okay. So if you're just joining us, welcome. So let's now find the ascending node, which I presume is probably here. Add maneuver and go down. There we go. Down. So come down. Nice polar orbit. There we go. So it's 35 delta V. Nice polar orbit. La-di-da-di-da. 38 delta V. Sweet. While we're here, we may as well burn to slow down. Well, maybe not. Come on down. What's the parry? 100 and... Yep, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Cool, and then we'll see if we can spot the anomaly and come on in and find it. Okay, quick save. Warp to next maneuver, 2 days as we fall towards Minmus. I wonder what it could be. Alright. So there are currently no Kerbals on Minmus, just drones. Including an automated drone, a mining drone called Jeff. Here we go. And burn. There we go. And cut. Okay. Confirm. Sweet. And let's fall towards the Peri, which is 29 kilometers from the surface. La-di-da-da-da. So hello, Minmus. So it's a glassy ball. It's a silicate ball. Hello. Okay. Indeed, Palimbi. Try not to be too intimidated. You pick it up over time. Hello, Minmus. Is that Jeff? That might be Jeff. Yep, I think that might be Jeff down there. Let's have a look. No, it's the Minmus lander. So it's what we left behind when we first planted our flag. Where's Jeff then? I thought he was... Oh, I see. There's Jeff. He's on a similar looking salt flat. Or silicate flat. Okay. So let's slow down and search for that anomaly, everybody. So, reducing speed. Watch out, watch out. Alright. Let's come down. Yeah, let's just circularize the orbit. Teeny weeny burn. Cool. Should be good enough. Okay. So, down there, everybody, is a mysterious anomaly. Quick save. Put down a maneuvering node to reduce our speed, like so. So reduce our speed by 28 meters per second. A bit more. Fly over the top of it. Well, we should probably wait until... no, it's fine. We can fly into fine. Minmus is teeny weeny. Hold on. Is it going to be in the sun? Well, we have a battery pack and we can switch our engine on and off to generate power. We should be fine, but nevertheless I'll keep SAS off until I absolutely need it. Alright. Yeah, should be good. Let's come on in. Could probably get a bit closer, to be honest. Slow down. Right, there we go. Cool. Quick save. 1 second burn. Gonna down my thrust a little to increase the time of the burn and give me more control. 56 minutes. Warping to the pole. Whee! So, what could it be? What has our satellite spotted? Let's go and have a look. So, sorry, to explain. So, as you're doing this, as you're flying around, you can scan the surface of a planet with KerbNet to find biomes that might be interesting. To find... Wait, what's wrong with this picture? I'm flying... No, I've got my... Ooh, okay. I fucked up. My maneuvering node is backwards. That's the wrong direction. I figured something was fucky. Nah. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Sorry, what was I saying? So you can use KerbNet to scan the surface, and sometimes you see little little question marks. Little Easter eggs, maybe, to go and investigate. Okay. So let's go investigate. So, just going to keep the blue line up so I can see it. Turn to face the craft. Face the maneuvering node. There it is. Okay. 5 second burn. Get ready. Going to go half and go on 10 seconds. Thank you, Private Keg. Thank you very much, Private. Sorry, bear with me. Just need to... Thank you, Private. There we go. Confirm. Let's fall on in. Let's see what happens. So let's warp there. Switch off my SAS to just preserve power, just in case. And then, as we get closer, I'll just do a slight modification. So what could it be? Add maneuver here. 21 seconds from now to just turn it that way. Okay, we're going to have to switch to a visual scan because my waypoint may be off by a few hundred meters. Alright. Thank you, Definitely Not Christina. Hi there, Definitely Not Christina. Thank you very much. Maneuver confirmed. Stand by. Oh, stand by. Very mountainous, much more so than I expected. Initiating landing gear. Keep your eyes peeled, everybody. So we're 6 kilometers above the very cratered mountainous region. Could it be that? The dog has farted, and it's disgusting. Okay. So, let's have a look and see what we can see. Ah. Hello. Home. The pale blue dot. Okay, I've got no visual on what it could be yet. So we're moving at 156 meters per second, so we'll have to cancel out that momentum as we come on in. Do I have any other Minmus missions, such as get science data from the surface of Minmus? No, just put down a flag. Plant flag, investigate anomaly. Go home for a sandwich. Well, we did find a monolith on the moon. So are we going to turn into a giant space baby? Might be inside a deep crater. What's the topography like? Yes, it does appear to be a crater. This crater? The one we're approaching? Yeah, that's a bit... I'm not so sure I approve of that. Like, you know, fly by Minmus. But it was like, this clearly isn't the vessel that's going to go to Minmus. So are we about to strike the side of a mountain? I see no sign of any anomaly. You saw it right at the bottom of the crater? You did? Oh, auto-saving. What's that there? Could that be it there? I've auto-saved, so if I fucked it up, then I can fix it. Here we go. Cancelling out this momentum. You sure? It's a speck. So this is where the communications with the Kerbal Space Center are getting more and more staticky. Mysterious signals interfering with the radio transmission. Markin is confirming that she's okay, but then apparently she's responding to questions that the Kerbal Space Center team never asked. Ooh. So we're drifting down into the crater. Yeah, so for those just joining, landing on the planet of, well, the moon of Minmus, a strange signal has been detected here. Yeah, it's coming from inside the command pod. It's broadcasting its name. Markin. Dun dun dun. "700 meters and falling." What is that? What is that? It looks like Play-Doh. Oh, could it be a meteorite from, like, ejector from Kerbin, maybe? Like after something hit it? Space poo? Maybe it's a piece of, like, Kerbin that flew up after a, like a... What is it? Yeah, boom, sandworm. Boop. Strange. Markin, have a look. And also give a crew report, because I don't think we've been to this biome before. So crew report. Oh no, we have. Just the Minmus lowlands. Okay. So, out you get EVA. Enable your lights. Don't kick it over. Oh, I should have ditched those a while ago. Alright. Approach the mysterious object. A rock covered in moss? Space moss. What? What? It's a rock, but it's covered in green. Oh no. Alien life. How strange. Or is it just copper? Is it just oxidized copper? No, it looks like moss, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I really wish that, again, I mentioned this before, I really wish there was like more copy, more like flavor text to be like, ooh, you reach out and touch it, and then it gives you like some spiel about, is it panspermia? You know, like, life forms can sometimes, they can hitch a ride on what is it, like a impact ejector. You can take samples, yeah, but not like of the anomalies. So take surface sample of the Minmus lowlands, you know. Okay. EVA report from Minmus lowlands. We've done this all before. Do you see what I mean? As in, it would have been cool to get here and be like, well, panspermia is where. Yeah, so like material from the planet can sometimes leave the planet after a major impact at speeds greater than the escape velocity, which means that you can have pieces from other planets, per se, flying around in space. And we know that certain extremophilic bacteria can survive in space. So it's not completely out of the question that life on one world could spread to other nearby worlds in the event of, say, you know, lots of collisions, lots of kinetic bombardment, which is possibly, maybe, how simple life ended up on Earth. Maybe. We don't know. Because if Mars is nearby, and Mars is half the size of Earth, and it cooled down faster and probably had liquid water on its surface for a very, very long time, much longer than Earth had liquid water on its surface, maybe life was evolving there just fine, and then boom, some of it got knocked off and sort of, you know, ew, like we got life on us. Gross. Okay. So yes, Markin, I strongly suggest firstly cleaning your boots when you get back into the command pod, and also don't lick it. Interesting. Well, it is green, and look, we're green. Oh my god! Oh my god! A piece of the initial... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this is. As in, like, from a perspective of putting this in the game, I'm guessing it is indeed a piece of ejector from Kerbin, probably. Yeah, just lowlands, really. Okay. Oh yes, don't forget to plant the flag. Absolutely. Hopefully it doesn't scream. It screams and green blood starts seeping from the surface, and then it starts rumbling. Like, ugh. We don't have a robo arm, Tom. I don't think it's that type of sample. It's just like a Easter egg thing. Okay, so Markin was here. Big rock thingy. Licked a bit. Tasted weird. Now I'm a Republican. Okay. Boom! Cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that the moon as well? Oh, wow. We've got the whole family in one shot. How neat is that? That's kind of cool. The whole Kerbin Sol system together. Kerbin Sol system. Kerbin system. Right. So, yeah, cheers for watching, folks. This stream went on way later than I wanted, actually, because I need to go do some recording. So I need to just rest my voice for a second, hydrate, and then attempt to do some voice recording for this video essay that I'm agonizingly editing, working through bit by bit. So I need to get parts 20 to 24 recorded and then cut, edited, done. So, yeah. Yes, consider the pale blue dot, yes. Every despot that has ever lived, every warlord, every god king has tried to, spilt rivers of blood trying to occupy just a tiny fraction of the pale blue dot. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. So in this stream, I tried to build a rover to go to Eve called Adam, and when I wanted to launch a rocket, came up here to Minmus and probably got Markin infected with some horrible space fungus from a rock that's here. Right, so all the best, folks. Let me just have a look and see who amongst my clan mates are streaming. 1 minute. Okay. Thank you, Icon2. Much appreciated. Okay. So, Digby is doing some DCS World. Smeagol is doing some Metro Exodus. Who else is on? Alistair is doing some Grounded. Well, I've hosted up Alistair and Digby recently, so let me hand you over to Smeagol then. So, this is Smeagol? Well, hang on a minute. What's he doing? Is he on the end of it? No, fuck it. I'll just hand you over to him and he can explain. So, thank you for watching, folks. Have a good evening, and, yeah, hope to see you again soon. So, take care.